And now, another episode of Crit Camp Gaming.
Hello everyone, happy Monday. It is Monday, May 17th, and we are at the end, the very last scenario in this awesome fan-made campaign, Alice in Wonderland. We're on Scenario 8, Lucid Nightmare, and I think we got some very cool things in store for y'all. We were just sort of like wrapping our minds around the setup here, so can't wait to jump in there and tell you what's going down. There was a lot to track in this campaign, and it's all coming to fruition, basically. We are about to reap what we sowed throughout the entire campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I almost want to dive like right into it, but before I do that, I want to ask you, Matt, how you been? How's your week been?
It's been all right, man. It's been a bit rushed, as you know. Like I had to go do some jury duty stuff today, so time was a little tight, but otherwise, not a bad week. I played through Resident Evil 8. It was a really enjoyable experience, and yeah. Otherwise, pretty chill week. What about you?
I'm pumped because last week Chris and I were able to start the first expansion for Zombicide Invader, so we have like 10 missions or 9 more missions to go on that. And then we can go to the other expansion, and then we can start Modern Second Edition. And we got to crack open a couple more packs of Dark Tidings. And we officially got our Team Covenant box in, I think, at the end of last week.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Nice.
we didn't get any like shipping notification. We didn't get any email from Team Covenant. It just showed up. And so I'm hoping that they didn't even realize they were getting a shipment, and maybe like they came into the door and they're like, send them out, so I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe Manager Market where you got it, yours, or other places are finally like just getting stock and they're just gonna ship them out. So it sounds pretty cool. Chris opened up, I don't know how much of Dark Tidings you know, but he got an Omnipus deck, which is like basically the new rats, or like the new wolves or whatever. Like he had like
Okay.
5 of them, or he had like 5 of them in his deck, and a big octopus man as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Cool.
was pretty rad. And the mechanic was really cool. It's like all of his little tentacle arms have like taunt, and they protect the big guy, and the big guy like can like reap and do some crazy stuff. So
Sweet.
yeah, I got really pumped. I was less sad that Chris opened it than I did because it was his birthday. So I was like, all right, you can have it. But yeah, that's all the games that I've been playing. Otherwise, it has been it feels like sort of a rushed week for me. I'm still under construction in my house, and that kind of stuff is just stressful in general. But happy to get back to this. I have been looking forward to this for a while now. Like as we've progressed through this campaign, like each scenario, although the last 3 have been specifically pretty mean to us. I've been wondering what all of the tracking of all of these things were going to be about: fragments of Alice, strength of Wonderland, banes and boons, the very special things that they have us record in the campaign log from each character that we meet. With the White Rabbit, and with the Walrus and the Carpenter, and the White Knight and the White King, like all of those people that we keep encountering, like we write very specific things in the campaign log, and it's all coming back around now. So it's very, very cool. I think we should just jump in because there's going to be a lot to catch up on and a lot to read, I think, and talk about. So if you're cool with that, Matt, should we just go into a previously on?
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, cool. I wrote a lot of notes today because this scenario is long, and I forgot basically what had happened to us because I've been only doing the synopsis for the last scenario because that's all I could remember. So I actually went back in the campaign log to understand what it is that we did. So strap in, everybody. It's story time with Lyle. I'm going to tell you where Matt and I have been on this journey before we start the new one. So Alice leaves England. She makes her way to Arkham, has a freak out on the train because she's seeing things. And then they bring her to the asylum. We don't think she's insane because we kind of saw those things too. And by we, I mean Marie Lambeau and William Yorick. That's right, William Yorick, Matt's first investigator. And we got chosen these by random because this is like our entire draft campaign. So we go to see her in the asylum, which leads us to Scenario 1, Arkham Wonderland. She tells us that evil has been strengthening in Wonderland, and now it's strong enough that Arkham and Wonderland are starting to merge and using Alice as like a physical bridge. And now that we believe her story, we need to stop it. So we start investigating Arkham, and we find a random house that appears out of nowhere in Arkham that shouldn't be there. We go in the house, we see an alternate universe in a mirror, and we see a rabbit dart away in our peripheral vision. We follow the rabbit, we go down a rabbit hole, we end up in a corridor of doors. We go through this labyrinth of doors, we get to a dead end with a tiny door and a table of strange refreshments. We say, looks delicious. We drink it. William gets strange refreshments in his deck. We shrink, go through the tiny door, and on the other side of the door, we watch some dodos running up and down a sand dune until they are exhausted and they're starting to die. We have a choice. We can help them, or we can do nothing. I chose to do nothing. So all the dodos wither away in front of our eyes. The dodo becomes a bane for us, and we get a skull token added to our bag. In Scenario 2, A Sea of Troubles, we walk down that beach, and we come to a partially destroyed cottage, which happens to be White Rabbit's house. We investigate the beach to find clues, which means we were gathering oysters for the walrus and the carpenter, about the creature that possibly did the damage, but we couldn't get enough oysters, everybody, because oysters were like big currency in that mission, and we needed to cash them in to do other things. And so, because we didn't have enough oysters, the darkness obliterates the walrus and the carpenter, and destroys White Rabbit's house, and White Rabbit's consumed by the shadows. So we venture into the woods, and we come upon a caterpillar on a mushroom. We vape with this caterpillar, and we receive visions of colors, and we find ourselves, okay? Wonderland gets strengthened by this. The caterpillar becomes a boon, and we both get madness weaknesses. Which leads us to Scenario 3, Tempest and the Teapot. We come upon a tea party at the Hare's house with the Mad Hatter and the Dormouse. Suddenly, tables and chairs float in the air, and the Dormouse disappears into a teapot. We then start hopping from chair to chair, and each chair is different, and just to find the Dormouse, and also to find a way to tether everything to the ground before we all float away and die. We succeed in tying everything down, and the Hare and the Hatter actually enjoyed our company. Wonderland strengthens, and my deck gets the Dormouse. Then we find an English manor, in which we go into the kitchen of the manor. We find a duchess and a cook in the kitchen dealing with a wild boar. Matt says, hey, let's pepper this pig. And so we pepper the heck out of that pig, who becomes a docile pig baby. And then Wonderland strengthens, the Duchess becomes a boon, and we get a cultist token. Scenario 4 is Bleeding Hearts. We find a grove of trees and heart shapes and step through a heart-shaped door in a tree. We end up at the castle with a vast garden, and everything is hearts. We meet the Queen of Hearts and her card army, who accuses us of eating her birthday tarts, and now we will stand trial to be beheaded. We investigate around the castle to find out the true tart eater. And we find this dude, the Knave of Hearts. The Knave explains that the Queen's temper actually wards off the shadows that are trying to destroy the castle, so we should actually join forces with him to cause mayhem and destruction to piss off the Queen. So we actually do this. We actually join up with him. We're like, well, yeah, we'll destroy the castle. We succeed in this, and the Queen destroys the shadows with her temper. Wonderland strengthens, but then we throw the Knave under the bus, and we're like, no, he's not my friend. He gets killed, and then William gets an axe for being a good dude.
Yeah.
Then we meet a griffin and take a ride on its back to look at Wonderland from the air, and we find out the shadows are maintaining their grip, and we get a -4 token to our bag. The griffin then flies us down to meet his friend, the Mock Turtle, who's super depressed. And now we have a choice of whether we're going to cheer them up or we don't. We decide to just leave them alone, and then they become banes and are swallowed up by shadows. In scenario 5, wild Stark chase, the forest starts to grow dense around us, and we find a hunting party of bee-named people: Bellman, Banker, Butcher, Beaver, etc. And they are all hunting this thing called the Snark. We join the hunt as a bodyguard, and this is a really, really bad scenario for us. Okay, this is like the beginning of like sort of like this is the first of the bad scenarios for us. Basically, what happens is we couldn't find the Snark. William York gets killed by a boojum. I just resign, meaning like I like army crawl out of the forest and get out of there. So the Jabberwocky, who was in the woods, still haunts the woods, and that hunting party is never seen again. I then meet up with a new investigator, Finn Edwards, and we hang out at Humpty Dumpty's brick wall, who is having a freak out. And because of his freak out, he starts wobbling on the wall. We tell him, dude, your own complaining is what's causing you to wobble. And he's like, I don't believe you, and gets really worked up, which makes him wobble, and he falls. And then he becomes a Bane, and then we get a tablet token. In scenario 6, Sibling Rivalry, we find Tweedledum and Tweedledee fighting over Rattle. They break it. They're so mad that they start a war on 2 opposing hills, with a valley in between. One has a card army, one has a living chess piece army. We are trying to get this Rattle from them while dealing with both of these armies, climbing up the hills and coming back down. We are so close to getting a really, really good outcome to this, but we fail and the twins kill each other. Then we find an old village and watch a lion and unicorn battle shadows. We join in because we want a W. We want somebody to have a W. So Wonderland strengthens, and the Lion Unicorn become a boon, and we add more weaknesses to our decks. Scenario 7, Fool's Mate. We come upon a landscape that's a giant chessboard. We join the White King's forces against the Red King. We fight valiantly, but we get greedy at the end. We get real greedy. We could have had a really good ending here, but we get greedy and we fail. The White Knight is then slain by the Red Queen, and the White King is slain by the Red forces. Then we meet up with the White Queen and ask her to tell us about the dangers that lie ahead. She gives us some thoughts, and she says Wonderland strengthens again. The White Queen becomes a boon, and we get an Elder Thing token. So there you go. That is where we've been. When you read it all like that, it seems like we haven't done as good as we should have in the campaign.
So much worse than I remember. Honestly, I thought that like everything before the wild Snark chase was like pretty good. Yeah. But like it just really wasn't.
It really wasn't. Yeah. We had like maybe like two or three of the scenarios were like okay, right? But the rest of it was like we finished the mission, but we didn't get like maybe like what is considered the best outcome, right? We just had an outcome. Right. All right, so if we jump to the gameplay screen here, and I'm going to put some background music in the back, and I hope everybody enjoyed that. I can go ahead and should I read the story, or should we get the cards in our deck first?
Unless you saw something set up that said it might be messing with our hands, I think let's just do our hands like we have been doing, and we can obviously go back and change it if
all right, cool. Yeah, let's do the hands first, just to be safe. All right. All right, that's a weakness, so I'm not going to take that. I want more weaponry. I'm going to lose that. 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 I'm going to keep an Abyssal Tome and then go digging.
Okay. I'm going to put back 3 things. I'm going to keep my Street Rise, this is the first time I've seen it. And I'm actually going to keep my backpack, of all things. Just in case after the shuffle I don't get a weapon. And I don't get a weapon, so maybe this backpack will come in handy.
Yep, there you go. Well, I kept an Abyssal Tome, so at least we can fight something.
That'll be good.
Okay. And, all right. Now I'm going to read a little bit of the story here. And then we'll talk about the mechanics and the cool things that are happening in this in this scenario. Scenario 8. It says scenario 3, but it's scenario 8 for us. Lucid Nightmare. Check the campaign log. If the investigators went down the rabbit hole, which we did, read out the looking glass. The scattered petals weave an inconstant route over the meadows and dales. Your doubts are silenced as the flowers scatter in sight of an English country home. This one much more familiar. The house is identical to the strange empty one that manifested in Arkham, though it is mirrored from what you remember. You enter the house with a rush of excitement all the same, though uncertain what you'll find inside. Unlike the barren cottage you explored not so long ago, this house is filled with an uncomfortable clutter, and most of it levitating in random spots. Finding a passage through the rooms proves more difficult than you expected, but at last you make your way to the strange parlor you briefly viewed through the mirror in Arkham. A mirror also adorns this mantle, but the reflection is clouded by darkness, so much that you can barely make out your own image in it. You place a hand on the mirror and press gently, and it bows like rotted timber. With a few other options, you scale the fireplace and lean forward into the malleable mirror, and then skip to Arkham Unraveling. All right. Arkham Unraveling. You emerge to a view of utter pandemonium. From the damaged landmarks you can identify, you stand on the border between Arkham's North Side and Merchant District, though the former seems nothing more than a shadowy void. From the fading twilight, you can only conclude that you've been gone from Arkham a matter of minutes, in spite of the days and nights you spent in Wonderland. Your bewilderment of observation is interrupted by an unearthly noise, one you know in your soul could only be made by one thing. You turn toward the south side of the city to gaze at the shadowy form of Grathnica. Check the campaign log under Strength of Wonderland if there are, and we have 7 tally marks, everybody. If there are between 7 and 12 tally marks, skip to Insidious Dreams. So we're just over the cusp there. So Insidious Dreams. A night far darker than any in Arkham's history is about to begin. Grathnica looms over Rivertown, eclipsing the last glimpses of dusk behind it. Then we skip to Alice Awakens. Alice Awakens. Right this way, dear Alice. They arrived not a moment ago. From behind you, the familiar tone of the Cheshire Cat sounds, and you catch a glimpse of its fading smiles. Alice herself staggers into view. Her entire body shifts with relief at the sight of you in return. You made it, she breathes in disbelief evident in her voice. I had hoped in earnest that you would, but in all my dreams. Alice winces in sudden pain and clutches her temples as Grathnica lets loose another unnatural roar across the shattered cityscape. You help Alice steady herself and try to gauge her state of mind. Check the campaign log under Fragments of Alice. If there are, and I believe we had 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. If there are between 5 and 6 fragments listed, skip to Presence of Mind. Alice grits her teeth and her eyes snap open, conviction shining in them. I feel the strain of those monsters on my mind, but I can bear it. You try to help Alice to a more comfortable position to rest, but she places a hand on your shoulder reassuringly. I shall be all right. It is your city and our world that are most at risk right now. After all you've done on my behalf, I must help you however I can. And then we go to the setup. Okay. Should I read the agenda in the act deck?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So the agenda deck. Agenda 1A, 7 Doom Threshold, Burgeoning Darkness. The stability of Arkham continues to degrade as it had when you first entered Wonderland. Darkness spreads from the north half of the city, and with it, Grathnica and his minions. Shadows greedily consume everything in their path like a forest fire, gorging and growling steadily stronger. Alice Liddell cannot take control of the Cheshire Cat. Enemies cannot engage, attack, or target Alice Liddell when moving via the Hunter keyword. Forced, at the end of the enemy phase, move Grathnica one location towards the location with the most investigators. Forced, if Alice is defeated, Resolution 2. In Act 1A, Separating Fantasy. Shards and echoes of Wonderland pervade the familiar districts of Arkham. The only way you will be able to banish the shadows is to purge the parts of the city overlapping with Alice's dreams. It is finally time for you to leverage what you've learned on your journey. Forced, at the start of the Investigator Phase, the investigators as a group must choose and play one card from Alice's hand. Then you may move Alice to any connecting location. Reaction, after you successfully attack Grathnica, discover a clue at your location. Objective, if there are no Wonderland locations in play, you must immediately advance. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here, everyone, that may not make sense. The first is the fact that people are talking like Alice, like she's an investigator, and guess what? She is. Here she is, Alice Liddell, the Wonder Child. 4422 reaction. When an investigator at Alice's location would test any skill, use Alice's base book 4 for that skill instead. Limit once per investigator per round. And then her star effect, choose and shuffle a card from your discard pile back into your deck. Any investigator at Alice's location may use this effect instead of their own Elder Sign effect. Yeah.
Okay. And just so you guys know, I mean, do you want to explain how she works mechanically?
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. So Alice is an investigator. She starts in the location with us in the Merchant District, everybody. But here in the top left of this little booklet is where it's really important. So she is considered an investigator, but she does not count towards the investigator multiplier. So basically, sometimes you guys, when it's like two, like how many investigators times like 2 clues or times whatever, she doesn't count in that. So it's really just the multiplier is still 2 for us. And as an investigator, she actually doesn't take any actions or gain resources. But what she does is she has a hand of 3 from a deck of 24 cards that we built, which we'll talk about in a second. So she has a 3-card hand, and then she refills up to 3. Enemies cannot engage or attack her, and she does not draw a bad card when we do. The really cool thing about the deck, everyone, and this is what I was talking about with all the things that I mentioned to you about how we've gotten here. Her deck is made from all the things that we wrote in a campaign log. So, for example, you can see here, if the white rabbit survived the monster's attack, you add still ticking to the deck. Otherwise, you add running out of time. So we had to do running out of time. If the walrus and carpenter have lost their appetites, you add talk of many things. Otherwise, shed a bitter tear. So we added shed a bitter tear. So we end up going through the whole each character basically has their own card that goes in, and then we get cards for every fragment of Alice: intuition, patience, compassion, reason, and curiosity that we've gotten. So hopefully good cards for the ones that we got. We might get some bad cards for the ones that we didn't get. And then there's like 3 bad cards, like shadow cards, that get thrown in at the end as well. So that's what her deck is. We haven't looked at it. We don't know what's going to happen here. But what we can do is go down here, shuffle up her deck, because what we need to do is start with her hand like we do. We flip the first 3 cards here, and this is her deck. We get running out of time. This is the white rabbit one. Put running out of time into play next to Alice. Force, when after an investigator fails a test against an enemy, place 1 doom on the enemy. Limit once per investigator per turn. At the end of the round, discard it. So it's just a weakness. And then we get reason and intuition. So reason, put Alice's reason into play next to Alice. Fast action, an investigator performing a test gets plus X to that test, where X is the amount of clues he or she controls, to a max of 4. At the end of the round, discard it. And intuition is put into play. Reaction, when an investigator would play an event, that event gains fast, limit once per investigator. At the end of the round, discard it. So these are just like 1-turn boons or banes for us.
So we need to actually redraw this weakness for her. The weakness is when we draw them, it looks like they're going to be coming out and they get auto-played.
Oh, okay.
Just like ours. Meaning that I think it's going to be the same thing with this. So, you see what I'm saying? Like, we're going to go until we find a non-weakness card, just like we would for us, and I'm getting a bad feeling there's a lot of weakness cards in here.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God, this is going to be so bad.
Okay.
So, did you see what I'm saying? Like, because if you look at the way the one you had was worded, it like... no reason
it comes out to play right away. You don't get to choose to play it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So you're playing an event, that event gains fast moves. Okay. So we got those out. All right.
Yeah. The last thing I think we should talk about is Garathnica is in play. Because of the strength of Wonderland, we had to choose this particular one. He's hanging out in Rivertown. And he is a 3, no health, 3, massive retaliate, cannot be damaged, cannot make acts of opportunity during move actions, and investigators cannot use Alice's ability or Elder Sign effect during attack or evade attempts against them. Hits for 2 and 3. Hits for huge. And we start at the Merchant District, which is a Wonderland location. It's a 2 shroud, 4 clue, investigate, double Merchant District shroud for this test. If you succeed, discover an additional clue. If you fail, discard a card from hand at random and lose a buck. Limit 1 success per turn. So we can, it's slow going here. If there are no clues on the Merchant District, then you flip it. So this is how we get back to regular Arkham locations. The streets of the Merchant District blend with the features of the Steep Valley where the Tweedles met in their earlier battle. All right. There's a lot here, everybody. There's a lot of setup, but I think it's really, really rad.
So all these locations right now are Wonderland locations. It looks like when we flip them, however we flip them, I assume they will no longer be Wonderland locations, just guessing based off of the way that the act is worded.
Right. Yeah. If there are no Wonderland locations in play, you immediately advance. Yes.
Last thing, look at the token effects, because those are pretty cool, pretty relevant too.
Oh, okay. Lucid Nightmare. Skulls are -2, -4. If there's a total of more damage and harm on Alice than on your investigator. Oh my god. Cultist -2 or -4 instead if you are at a Wonderland or Shadow location. Tablet is -2 or -4 instead if there are 3 or fewer Wonderland locations in play. And then the other thing is -2 if Grathnik has at your location, reveal another token. So that's super interesting. So the Cultist gets better, but the tablet gets worse as we go on.
The skull we have some control over, but you're in a good place. You want to draw skulls right now, it looks like.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I guess let's get this show on the road. So I think that immediately the investigator phase begins and we play one of Alice's cards, right?
We do. We play one of Alice's cards.
So reason is not great right now.
No. So I guess we're playing intuition.
Yeah, that sounds like that could be great, actually.
Yeah. So events gain fast. I can proc this once, and Matt can proc this once. So I guess we'll say we are playing it.
Yeah. Cool. Let's do play here.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't know where discard pile will go. We'll see. Okay.
If we can put the discard pile below it or something. I don't know. Yeah.
All right. Well,
so events gain fast.
I don't know, man.
I have all assets. I'm just gonna do a build turn, I guess.
Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna probably do something similar.
And what's actually interesting is I actually got my Hallowed Mirror in my opening hand, which is kind of great considering I have no health.
Yes, good point.
I think I'm going to get a buck and play Alyssa and the Abyssal Tome. Oh, we can also choose to move Alice, by the way, from this act.
Right. The start may move her to any connecting location. I guess we should do that unless we plan on staying here. Obviously, we need to split up to
kite him.
Correct?
Yeah.
But the point is that because he only moves to the end of the investigation phase, he's not going to hit us when he walks in. He's only going to hit us if we're there the whole turn doing something. So yeah, we could shove her down a spot.
Let's have her go down to the university, maybe.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
All right, cool. All right. So yeah, I'm going to take my turn. I'm going to get a buck, and I'm going to spend all my bucks by playing Alyssa and Abyssal Tome. It's my turn. Unfortunately, couldn't use her intuition at all.
I will go then. I'm gonna play Backpack first. So I'm gonna search the top 6 cards for 3 non-weakness item or supply cards.
Mm-hmm.
One.
Ooh, nice. Oh, perfect. This is great.
2. That's it. But that's Not bad.
Those are 2 great cards to get underneath backpack.
Yeah. And then these will just get shuffled back in. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's 1.
Okay. I like it.
Number 2. I think I'm gonna play Streetwise.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just play Normal spell slot since I don't have those.
Okay.
I'd really like to find Leo DeLuca. Okay, so if I move, if we don't move, Grathnica's coming here. If I do move, then Grathnica doesn't come here.
Yep.
So I will move, and then that way it'll bring him down here. You can sit there next turn and do this, and the nice thing is that I can then use Alice's book stat as a mind stat for treachery cards in the upcoming phase.
Yeah,
so
totally.
That's what I'm gonna do. Okay.
So that's all of our turns, right?
I think so. Then enemy phase goes to the end, and that's when he moves, and he has to move here, right?
The end of the enemy phase, move 1 location towards the location with the most investigators. Yes. Yep.
Now upkeep.
Okay. All right.
And this is where she then refills her hand.
Yes.
So she draws 1 card.
She draws 1 card. Yep. Okay. Another reason.
All right. And now bad phase.
Oh, Doom, right?
Yes.
Doom, 1 of 7, and then bad cards. But she doesn't get 1. All right, Curiouser and Curiouser. Put Curiouser in your into play in your threat area as an additional cost to investigate if there are no more clues. If there are more clues on your location than any other location, take a horror. This is so bad. The first one, I can do the first investigate, no problem, and then I probably have to test the mine 3.
Well, it just costs. I don't know, man. I mean, these all have 2 on them. You might just need to get rid of it right away. You're gonna start taking horror immediately, right?
No, if there are more clues on any other location.
No, more on another one. Wait,
yeah. So I get the first one. I'm okay for the first one. Yeah.
First 3. Oh no, right. Never mind. I'm dumb. Yeah.
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 So
gotcha. Okay.
But it's okay because I can only investigate here once anyway, or like 1 success. Do I double the shroud? If the shroud is 2, I'm a 5. I'm a 5 to a 2. I almost don't want to double the shroud. I think I'm just gonna investigate at a 5 to a 2.
Okay.
-1, so I succeed. I can no longer investigate that. Now if I investigate, I'm going to have to take a horror or do this. So I think I'm going to try to just test this mine 3 to get rid of it now. I am a 4 to a 3.
Wait, did we had a chance to move her again, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, we did. Sorry.
I think we should.
Yep. You're right. We should move her.
It's down here. Well, okay. That's fine. Actually, wherever she goes, I want to go because I need to use her mind stat to get rid of my Curiouser and Curiouser.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put her actually... Sorry, 1 second. Master shot until end of turn. I'm just trying to see if any of these are better for me than others. Test
right.
Okay. All right, I'm going to throw her up here.
Okay, yeah. That's pretty good for you. Okay, cool. All right, so I did investigate for my first action. My second action will be to try to clear this. I'm a 4 to a 3. I think I'm just going to go for it. Or do I want to toss this stupid dormouse now? I'm just going to go for it. 4-3. 0, I clear it. And for my third action, am I just staying here to clear this?
Yeah, I think so. I think just stay there. I think
if that's the case, I'm actually going to get $1 then. Okay.
Sweet. So, I go. I will. First of all, I just have to move out of here because otherwise he's gonna beat on me. I.
Yeah, so this is a 5 shroud, 2 clue. Action test, foot 3. If you succeed, Rivertown gets -3 shroud till the end of phase. If you fail, take a damage, and you can only succeed once per round. Hey, Bulbs.
Okay, so I think I need to try to get rid of Curiouser and Curiouser while I can.
Yeah, while she's with you.
Yeah, and the problem here is like I'm still only at +1, and the only thing I have to pitch here would be a Crystallizer.
Oh, what did we play, by the way?
Oh, right. What did we play? Well, I don't think playing Alice's Reason makes any sense because we weren't going to have enough clues. So
so we were going to play the Intuition again. Yeah.
Okay. Which I guess in that case, because we played that, I'll play my Emergency Cash as a fast action.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That will give me $3.
Cool.
This isn't supposed to have all these bullets on it. Just imagine it's under the backpack or whatever. Okay, so then that means I still have 2 actions left. It's just my odds of clearing it right now are really bad.
Right.
I think action number 2. God, it makes it feel like I shouldn't even go up to where she's at. Because I'm not going to be able to try to clear it now. I think I'm just going to go. I think instead of going up to her right now, I'm just going to spread out.
Okay.
And like can kite it, and then maybe next turn I can go up and clear it. It just doesn't feel like going up to that right now is worth it.
Okay.
So I'm going to do action number 2. I guess to play the Crystallizer.
Okay.
Now I'll draw a card and then play the Crystallizer. Because otherwise, I have a chance of drawing the Crystallizer card. So draw a card. Now play the Crystallizer.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want bad guy. Okay.
Okay. Done. All right.
All right. So that was our turn, right?
Yes.
All right. So this goes to the discard pile for her. Enemy phase. Garathnica can go anywhere now.
Right. So we can continue to put it on me, or we can just throw it up to Alice.
We can throw it up to Alice and then move Alice.
Move Alice. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do
think
that.
That's good. She can kite him for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. All right. And then we do upkeep. I got a grotesque statue. Alice will get a card, which is a lack of courage. Put lack of courage into play next to Alice. When an investigator engages or becomes engaged with an enemy, that investigator discards a card from his or her at random at the end of the round. Discard it. This is bad.
Yeah, it could be bad.
Okay, so that's in play.
Okay.
We will do Doom, which is 2 of 7, and we will do bad cards.
This was the only fragment we missed, by the way.
Yeah, this is the one fragment we missed. Yeah. Spatial Stutter, Paradox. Revelation, test foot 3. If you fail, resolve the following. Choose 1. Move to a connecting location and take 2 damage. Move to a location exactly 2 connections away from your location and take 1 damage. Then, if there are more clues on your new location than your previous location, you take 1 horror. So I am a 3 to a 3 foot test on this. And I could throw my mouse out, make it a 4-3.
That's a rough one. I mean, your odds of even passing worth it?
I know. But it's like, I have good cat. And I don't want to be taking damage.
Damage is really bad for you.
Alright, Dormouse is getting thrown out. I'm a 4 to a 3. Here we go. So I lose by 1. So I could go to Bad Cat.
Well, I feel like if you weren't going to be willing to use Bad Cat, then you shouldn't have pitched that. You know, -2 is a thing. So you either pitch it and use Bad Cat and use Cat, or don't pitch it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I'm using it because I already committed. So
yeah, that's just one of those situations where it's like,
yeah.
I mean, now Bad Cat being bad is going to be excellent. All right, Weakening Boundary. Paradox. Attaches the location with the most clues. At the end of the investigator phase, place 1 clue, 2 instead if there are 3 or 4 players on the attached location. Or put a doom in Weakening Boundary. Choose one. If it's Act 2, you cannot choose to place clues. Test Mine 3 if you succeed. Discard it. If Weakening Boundary's location is flipped, discard it. So, I guess I'm going to put it just 1 away from you in case we need to get to it.
Yeah.
Putting extra clues on locations is going to make it so we can't clear them. Ugh. Oh boy, what's our threshold here? 7?
Yeah.
Man.
This is rough, man.
This is a rough one. All right, I guess that's where it's going. So investigation phase begins.
Yes, we choose.
Draw a card we play a card from our hand, which I think we want to do because, well, do we have to play it?
At the start of the investigator phase, must choose and play 1 card, and then you may move her. Yeah.
Well, then I guess this is our only choice, right?
Yep.
Like we only have 2.
That's the only thing we could choose, and then we can move her, and we should.
We should throw her down. I guess let's throw her down there maybe.
Okay.
Okay. Well, alrighty.
Right.
I mean, I can be the one to kite. Well, maybe we move her to me.
Yeah, that way you can move out.
Because I need to get rid of Curiouser.
Okay.
And my best chance of doing that is a pitch Unexpected Courage to it.
Right
now. So yeah, let's move her to me.
All right. So do you want to go first then?
Sure.
Okay.
So I'm going to attempt to clear my Curiouser and Curiouser. I will commit Unexpected Courage. So my mind will actually be a base of 4 because I can use Alex's book stat.
Yep.
Alice's book stat. So I'm going to be a 6 against a 3. I'll be up 3.
Yeah, 6 to 3. It's actually pretty good. Yeah. -2, you pass. Perfect.
6. So that goes. That was action 1. Man, this is tough.
This is a spicy scenario, man.
I need some stuff to help me like clue find here. Or I just need to get out my Thompson. But the thing about getting out my Thompson right now is like, well, shooting Garafnica does, in fact, give a clue. So
I forget how that works. Wait, was that where does that say that?
But he has retaliate on him.
Oh, on him. Sorry.
Wait. No. It says it somewhere.
I thought it was on the act or the agenda.
It's on the act here. After you successfully attack him, discover one clue location.
Right.
So I would definitely do that if he didn't have retaliate. But him having retaliate is huge.
Yeah.
The one thing I do have in my favor though is I do get a free evade every turn.
Oh, you can go up there. You can attempt to evade him, and if you can, shoot him.
If he's on my location, I can attempt to evade him. If I succeed, then I can shoot him without worrying about retaliate. So that means I will do action 2. I'm gonna play my Thompson here.
Okay.
Discarding backpack in the process because there's no longer cards under it.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Ooh, wait a minute. No. I forgot I have sleight of hand. I should at least take advantage of this one turn. So I'm not going to play it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, because then it will be... I'll get more value sleight of hand. All right, action 2 is actually draw a card.
Okay.
Okay, that helps a lot.
Yeah, that's
action
actually pretty good. Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
Yeah, I needed something to give me some shroud addressal. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay, cool. All right, so I don't have Curiouser and Curiouser now, so I can just investigate here, which I'm gonna do as my first action. I am a 5 to a 2 with bad cat, so we'll see. -2, so
Fail by 1.
so I succeed by 1, right?
Yes.
So bad cat becomes good cat, and I fail that test. Nothing happens to me when I fail there, right?
No. But now it's like a little bit better to potentially do the other thing, maybe. What would you be? Be a...
Oh, double the shroud, you mean?
Yeah. You'd be
I'd be a 5 to a 4. So I'd be
like,
up 2 with the cat.
I don't know. I mean, it is... You've just got to get random and lose a resource if you fail. That investigate.
Yeah, it's
So
rough. I think I'm just going to do the pleb 5 to 2 for my second action.
Okay.
And what is this? Oh, if we get engaged. Okay.
Right,
Oh, wait,
so
hold on. As a fast action, an investigator performing a test gets plus X to that test, where X is the amount of clues he or she controls. I could have used this.
So is it once per turn? Or...
Yeah.
Okay,
I could have used it.
What if you tried one more regular to get up to 2 clues, and then your last test doubled the shroud using that?
No, because I can only succeed once at that location.
No, you can only use the second investigate once. So what I'm getting at is, you took one action, right?
Yep.
You failed. Second action, you just do a regular investigate. If you get the clue here, then on the third action, you do the try to go for double clues, making it a 4, and you use the Alice's reason for that one.
But that I can only do that on my third action if I fail this one, because there's limit 1 success per turn.
No. That just means limit 1 success per turn of this ability. Meaning...
Oh, I see.
You can only succeed with that investigate. Yeah.
Got it.
Specific investigate rule once per turn.
Okay, cool. So this is a regular 5 to 2. 0, so I get another clue. All right. And then for my last action, I will use this investigate. Double the Merchant District Shroud for this. And I'll be able to scoop up 2 if that's the case. So it's now I'm doing a 4 test. I'm a 5 to a 4. I'm going to use Alice's Reason. And that will give me +2. So I'm a 7 to 4.
Yeah, I like it.
With good cat. -1, so I scoop 2 clue.
Okay.
And now when I scoop 2 clue, if there are no clues on Merchant District, you flip it. Merchant District, business as usual. Arkham location, just 2 shroud, no clue. The Merchant District returns to its lonely state, no less abandoned at night for all the chaos around it. Okay. Awesome. I feel really good about that. Good call, dude. Good call.
All right. So we are then on to the enemy phase, correct?
And Volp says, Alice's ability once per investigator on her reaction. And it's also once per investigator for her card in play.
Yes. So enemy phase then, this guy just moves down here, faster.
Yep.
There's 2 of us here.
Yes.
Upkeep. Upkeep's when she draws her cards, is that right?
Upkeep is when she draws her card, yeah.
Okay, so then...
Oh, God, I got Baron, dude. I got Baron. So bye-bye Alyssa Graham, and I have Baron now.
Well, there might be time for you to get rid of it.
Yeah, they're like with this high of a doom threshold, I might actually be able to do it.
Like, we don't know if any bad cards are in here. So here's Alice's first card she draws. Put Shadow Strain into play next to Alice. Okay, so here's the question, actually, and we might have messed this up. I think that because you immediately play the weaknesses... Wait. This is the problem here, right? I can't tell. I assume that we have to play the weakness. The complication was they don't say the word revelation, but here's the thing, right? What I'm getting at is you always fill until she has 3 in her hand. So either we just keep going and keep putting out weaknesses, or her hand gets like blocked, and we have to play one.
Oh, I see what you're
So
saying. Like, because we
I
could.
think that we don't actually have to play the weaknesses because they don't have the word revelation on them. And so I think that
We can choose to play it.
so I guess we did choose to play that last time. So technically now she should draw another card to go to 3. So now we're at a place where if we want to get her
Like, if we want like
and
good cards from her, we
good
have to play
cards,
the bad ones. Yeah.
right. This thing's really bad.
Shadow Swing is terrible.
Okay, I mean we might on a turn we don't need her thing. We can just cycle it, but the fact
Yeah.
we have to give her damage or horror sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So sorry everyone. I think that's
No,
right.
I think you're right, and I think
Um,
people will be okay with what we've done so far because we're trying to figure this out.
Yeah. Because normally when you draw a weakness, you have to play it. But if you think of like any of our weaknesses, I don't think we've drawn any.
Right. I think you're
Ours
right though,
is
but it
all
says
say
revelation, which makes you play it.
Forces you to do it. Okay. So then I did my upkeep. Did yours?
I don't. Yeah, I did mine. It was Baron, and then
Oh.
I'm gonna do Doom, which is 3 of 7,
Okay.
and then we do bad cards. And there may be a chance I can get rid of Baron, but we shall see what happens with our bad cards. Deepening Dusk. Attach your location. The attached location is +1 Shroud, which is totally okay because we don't care about this location anymore. Shadow enemies at the attached location get +1 fight and +1 hard. Yeah, whatever.
But that could have been way worse.
Yeah.
Okay. I draw a Mental Exhaustion. Put into play next to the agenda deck. Investigators, including us, cannot draw cards during upkeep as an additional cost to take the draw action. To take the draw action, take a horror. At the end of the round, discard it. Okay, so let's just put this here.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to like copy it. We'll just like
Yeah, we'll just put it
only
here.
put-
This is like where we're looking at with like her stuff too. Yeah.
okay. So then that was my bad card. Okay, so it's our turn. And
So
this-
it's the end of the round. So these get
Both of those-
discarded.
That would happen
and-
before the
We get to choose to play a card, and we get to choose to move her first.
right. So we definitely want to move her. Maybe I don't. Okay, so right now you have 4 clues. So Alice's reason could be really big for you.
Right.
So if you want it, did we not do? We didn't do this, did we? At the end of the investigator phase, put us a clue here, or a doom.
Yeah, let's place a clue, right?
Oh, I mean, the thing about that though is that clue is permanent.
Oh
This
yeah. It's
only goes away.
that's a 5
So you're
Shroud
all-
over here.
We could both try to work on this location together.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have the stats for it. It lets you discard a card from hand to get plus where X is S. Maybe we do put a doom on it. And we both just tackle this together. So mine would be move, attempt. Yours would be move, attempt. Is this one doom gonna push us over? It's not, right?
It's not. Yeah.
And I don't think you're not gonna have time to fill.
I'm
up
not gonna have
Green
time to do it
Sandy
on
right now.
this round. I'm hoping that's gonna be a big threshold for next act.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So the risk is if we both are here, Baron Samdi can hurt us both.
Yeah.
But I think for the future, this might be the way to do this. We just have to kind of go hard on this, okay?
Yeah. I think so. And if we're gonna go hard on it, then we should play her reason.
Yeah. Agreed. So we'll
Okay.
put that there
Cool.
because it actually wasn't there. Okay. All right. That's our
Do we choose to move her though?
yes. Do we choose to move her here? I don't. No. Remember, we can't take draw actions this turn.
Yeah.
Well, we can, but it would cost us weakness. Do we need her stat for anything? I don't think we need her stat for anything here, right? Because we already both have good book.
We both have good book stats. Yeah.
So let's just shove her north or south, something.
Let's just shove her south. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, yeah, I guess you want to go and see how much clue you can get off of there?
Yeah, I think so. All right, so I'm gonna go over here. Action number 1, and then if you initiate this test card top card of your deck, that card's a weakness draw. Otherwise, you get +X. Okay. And I guess I can do this multiple times then.
Yeah, you can just keep doing it.
Okay. All right, we're gonna do it. Investigate. I'm gonna discard the top card of my deck. It is. My Empower Self for the book. Damn it. But I get +3, I guess. Is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, so I am a 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 to a 5 because I lost Alyssa.
Yeah.
7 to a 5 with a good cat. Yep. So here we go.
Good.
Oh, and then I can also use this.
Well,
I don't want to use it on this one.
I think right now, because of how good a card you got, save it for the next one, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we can do it after that.
Cool.
Right? Yeah.
Yep. 7 to 5. Tablet -2. -4 instead if there are 3 or fewer Wonderland locations in play. There are not, so it's -2. So I do succeed by 1. Okay, cool. Now for my second one, I can actually just do the Investigate 4 plus Alice's Reason to get the max, and I'm an 8 to a 5.
Yeah.
0, and so I get another clue.
Okay, nice work.
So I moved, I investigate. All right, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to move. Action 1, I'm going to attempt to do the ability here on Miskatonic. Damn it. I wanted those. Lockpick, so +3, so I'm going to be a 7 to a 5. So I'm up
7 to a 5.
I don't have any other way to like pump, so I think I'm just gonna have to go for it.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, I do have a way to pump streetwise, but that's okay.
Okay.
I don't.
And now you can use the Alice's Reason as well.
Yeah. So I'm only gonna have 1 clue though to use it. So if I use my lantern instead,
You will be a 5 to a 4.
6 to a 4 because of. Oh no, it is 5 to a 4.
Yeah.
The last. Okay, then I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do that ability again real fast. Okay. 2. That's an unfortunate card to lose also.
Yeah,
so that makes
that sucks.
it
Yeah.
6, 7 to 5.
Yeah, you are 7 to 5. Yeah.
Up to.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. For each exhausted enemy in play, so 0.
Yep.
If you succeed by 2 or more, I can discover 1 clue at your location. Well, unfortunately, this is the last clue.
Yeah, it's the last clue. Damn. Okay.
That's too bad.
But this is great though because we can flip this and then one weakening boundary goes away.
Yeah, that's
huge.
That was the big thing. Okay, so tossing weakening boundary.
Okay, so Miskatonic University, Forest Shroud, Arkham location. The university's Ivy Halls have returned and reordered, but the invasive darkness still pervades the campus grounds. Sweet.
Yeah, that was
Good turn.
okay. All right. So enemy phase, right?
Yep.
Has
He's
to
gonna
come
go to
here.
us. Yep.
Upkeep.
Upkeep.
Okay.
All right. She draws a card. Okay. 3 weaknesses. This is the Tweedledum one. When a non-weakness card would enter the investigator's discard pile, remove that card from the game instead. Oh my god.
That's not so bad, actually.
Yeah, like if you're gonna do a whole turn of
also, like,
investigating
in
or
our-
something.
What was that?
If you do a whole turn of like investigating or fighting, like that's not that bad.
No, and it's also like, we can thin our decks out. So if you have kind of a crappy card, in fact, if you could get rid of Baron Samedi like this turn, you know. then
Oh.
it would- oh no, non-weakness. You know.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
But-
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, well that's her hand.
Yep. Okay, we will do Doom. It's 4 of 7.
This goes away.
Yep. And then we will do bad cards. Shadowy Gorger, 3/3/4, aloof, spawn, furthest location from all investigators at the end of the enemy phase. If Shadowy Gorger is ready and unengaged, place 1 Doom on it. So, ooh, we're going to want to have to kill this thing fast. What is the furthest location? We are kind of equidistant from everything.
Yep. So anywhere but where we're at. Oh wait, from each investigator. So actually,
it's actually up there. Yeah, because.
Oh wait, no. These are all equidistant from us. So this is 1-2 from her. This is 1-2 from her. So it's either one.
It's either one of those, and we'll put them on here because this one has the deepening dusk on it.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
All right.
You're a bad card.
Limits of control for each weakness in Alice's hand. Oh my god.
1 damage or 1 horror for each copy of Saturated and deal 1 additional horror. Oh no.
You have to do 3 and 3 to her.
Oh my god.
Is it 3 and 3? Is that right?
Wait, no. We have to do. So she's gonna get 2 and 2. She's definitely gonna get 2 and 2, and then we choose where the third one is.
No. Wait, not 2 and 2. Just 3 total, right? Yeah.
No,
total.
because if there are, for each copy of Shadow Strain in Alice's hand, you deal an additional horror to her.
Oh, Shadow Strain specifically.
Yeah, she has 2 of them.
My
so
God, that's...
So we're going to do damage for each one, and then each one will also do a horror to her. And then we choose another horror, I guess, for...
Okay.
It's like so bad.
God, I wish you could counterspell this.
I know.
1 damage or 1 horror for each copy in her hand, deal 1 additional horror to. So she takes 2 horror immediately, and then takes 3 more total.
I mean, do we want to give her the extra horror, or do we want to give her the extra damage?
I think it was fine the way you had it.
Okay.
That's fine.
Oh my god.
Okay. That was really, really, really bad. So now the skull tokens just got way worse.
Wait, instead of -4, instead if there was more total damage and horror on Alice than on your investigator. Well, I have like -6.
Well then, you're good.
I'm good. You're bad. Yeah.
Oh my god, that was bad.
That was really bad.
Really bad. She just happened to have the Shadow Strain in her hand.
So that's a reason why we need to play the Shadow Strain.
That's gonna like hurt her more though. I mean, we could gamble that we aren't gonna see another one of those.
I think we might have to because, like, playing it and
she wasn't supposed to draw any cards at the end of her turn because of mental exhaustion. We also weren't supposed to draw a card.
Oh, right. So we just shuffle.
So
we shuffle our decks? Yeah.
How it goes.
Right.
That's gone now, but...
Oh, so she only takes 2 and 2 then. Because she never drew another weakness, yeah.
Right.
Okay. So it's actually a little bit better.
That is a little better.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so then that takes care of that. All right, so now we're on to the Investigator Phase.
Yes.
So we can move her first, which... maybe we move her towards the Shadowy Gorger in case you need to help.
Yeah, unless you need to punch it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Move her there, and then we have to choose whether or not we want to play something. We don't want to play these.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. Do we gamble? Because if we pitch this, then she'll draw 2 new cards.
Right.
I don't know, man.
But she'll draw. Yeah.
I'm reshuffling my draw, by the way.
Yeah, I also did the same thing.
And I guess we'll do it for her, but like I do think that it.
Yeah, it's just like I think we have a lot of weaknesses in the deck. But yeah, it's like, do we think we're gonna get that card again?
I don't know. I don't know how many are in here. I mean, it's a fat deck. It's 47 cards, so I don't know how many of those went in. I would assume that maybe we. I really don't know.
Maybe we play it. Let's play it and see what happens.
Okay, now's the time to.
Yeah, because we're not going to use her base value for anything. Yeah.
Right. So this gets played. Her base is 1 right now.
Yep.
At the end of the round, we're going to have to do one or the other.
Okay.
So we are now then on to one of us going.
Okay.
So we have to move out of here to not deal with Grothinica.
Yeah, and we have to kill this Gorger because he's gonna make the Doom start ticking.
Right. We don't have to kill him this turn.
Right.
But we need to deal with him soon. So, I mean, I have coup de grace in my hand, which is 1 guaranteed damage.
I have Abyssal Tome, so I can actually put Doom on this thing to do 2 damage on him.
Then you could even stall us from losing later with Mystifying Song.
Yeah.
That's up to you.
Yeah, I think I can do this. I'll go in there, hit him for 2, and then you can come in here and coup de grace him, right?
Yeah. I can like go for a clue once and then coup de grace.
Yep.
Wait. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Oh, wait. If you look at Rivertown's ability, if one of us does that, it affects Stroud for the whole phase. So all of these, if one of us does it, both of us gets the advantage.
Oh.
Do
you want to go in there and engage him?
Like min.
You could just move in, do the test.
And then you move in and try to get 2 clues, and then we try to go for him next turn. Well, wait, then...
Oh, wait, you're going to get hit with an active opportunity, right? Or no, he's aloof. He's aloof.
The problem is that we need to not both be here.
Yeah.
Because then Grothica will go for him.
Right.
The other choice is I just go in there, give up my lantern, and kill him with my gun. Is that the choice that we should go with? And then you don't come in here this turn.
Yeah, it's rough. It's like, I mean, I could Abyssal Tome him, but like putting Doom on the tome kind of sucks.
So come down. Maybe you come down here, and then I go up here and just try to handle him this turn. You go for that location because that one's good for you.
Yeah.
And then this one could be good for me later, the top one.
Okay.
So we split up, and then that way we can shove Grothica on Alice or on one of us.
Got it. Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
then let's do this and see how this goes. Oh wait, I can't engage him this turn. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move in. I'm going to test that thing, and then I'm gonna attempt to get a clue. The next turn, I'm gonna have to kill it.
Right.
Because if I go from this, I'm not gonna have enough actions to do it this turn.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Well, he's gonna hit you. Oh no, he's aloof. He's aloof. Just kidding. Yeah.
Wait, we can afford to have 1 Doom put on him. Yes, he'll get a 1. That'll put 6 of 7.
We'll put it at 6, and then we can destroy him, and then we can get it back.
So first action move. Second action. Attempt. Actually, here, check this out. This is how I'm gonna do this. First action, I'm gonna play Sneak By to attempt to evade Grothica. I get $2.
Oh, nice.
So this is my free.
This is your free evade, right? Yeah.
Free evade attempt.
So he's a 3.
4-3. I don't care if I pass. I do that.
You actually do pass, yeah.
Now this goes under Crystallizer. All right. So now I move here as my first real action. That other one was free.
Yep.
My second action will be to attempt this, but I don't think I'm going to throw the double foot icon in this turn.
I don't think so. Not on this one. Not where you can't like fully capitalize on it.
Right. So second action is going to be to attempt to go for it with Lantern. I will be a 4 to a 4. See, that's the thing. Oh, but I have Streetwise. Lantern will be a 4 to a 4.
Yep.
Spend $2 to give myself another 2.
So you're 6 to a 4.
6 to a 4. So I'm up 2.
Yep.
Up 2. Yeah, let's do it.
Perfect.
Nice.
You got one.
Okay, and then I can either throw my Lantern at him to hurt him now, because I'm going to lose it when
you play your gun.
Sleight of hand gun because it's 2-handed, or I just go with the Mauser for the attack. And this is hard because I really don't want to lose Lantern if I'm going to have a good chance of helping on these things.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to try again with Lantern. I'm going to spend another $2 to go up and be +2 again.
Okay.
Last action. Okay.
Got it.
Sweet. All right.
Awesome. So we are
okay.
going to flip this. Boom. The waters of the Miskatonic have receded, though the surface still churns with each ripple of reality. Smooth sailing. All right, so now we have 3. So I think tablets are bad now.
Skulls and the tablets are now bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you can go, and maybe you can have a good.
Okay, and did you give yourself the clue? I think you have 4 now.
No.
Yeah.
No, I did not. Thank you.
Yeah, cool. All right, so now I'm going to go, and you're saying shove down here where I can do the brain test, right?
I think so, because then that way you can do the same thing I did, where you just try it normally, and then next turn you do that if it fails or something, you know?
Yeah, I think so.
That's kind of thought.
So first action is just going to come down here. My second action, it's a 5 Shroud. I am a 4 to a 5. It's not great.
Well, okay, hold on. The other choice is, I don't know if you read Uptown. Do you remember what the weaknesses you have left in your deck are?
Overzealous and Kleptomaniac. And 13th Omen.
Okay, maybe we do that later.
Yeah,
I
was about to say, like, I don't feel like I'm set up enough.
Steal my Lantern. You know, you go find Klepto.
Yep.
And then you get 2 clues, and then you take my Lantern from me. That could be really good, actually. And you could do that a couple times. You could take that and my Crystallizer or something.
Search your deck and discard pile for a weakness and draw it. If you drew a weakness. Oh, so you're saying just go down here, grab Kleptomania to immediately grab 2 clues.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to happen this turn. We can handle this later when I'm closer to you, you know?
Yeah.
And the idea is that you Klepto my stuff, and then it's like you got 4 clues for like 2 actions.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
I think that works. I
think we can, like, in like 2 turns we can probably do that.
Oh, Grothnica's also not moving this turn. That is the other advantage.
Oh yeah, so we can go to French Hill actually.
Wait. No, he might move anyway. Let me see how it's worded. At the end of the enemy phase, move him. No, he moves no matter what. Even if you exhaust him, he still moves. So, Okay. So yeah, we'll probably put him down on your location.
Yeah.
Because I have an enemy. We're actually gonna put him on her location, I think. That way, you can get your even 10 clues, and I can go for Shadow Gorger. So yeah, I think just go do the thing you were gonna do then, and see how it goes.
Well, I'm a 4 to a 5 here, which kind of blows. I might play Grotesque Statue.
Yeah, that isn't bad.
I'm gonna play Grotesque Statue, and then I'm gonna do 1 Investigate here using the Grotesque Statue. When he would reveal.
The other thing you could do is don't even try to get a clue this turn. Like get a buck, do something else, and then next turn we have 3 actions. You know, do the mind test.
Oh yeah, you're right. I can just go for it.
And then you can use this on the mind test next turn.
Yeah.
I think that's probably a more efficient way.
I think so. Just to make sure I get the shroud down and then do it. All right, so I have 1 more action left. Then, do I get $1, or do I play Hollowed Mirror?
Dude, you're pretty messed up right now. I mean, maybe playing Hollowed Mirror is like.
Yeah. I'm gonna play Hollowed Mirror because this is actually very important to me. Okay. So I'm gonna put 1 Soothing Melody in my hand. I'm gonna put the other 2 in my deck. Shuffle it in. All right, cool.
Nice.
That's it.
So then, enemy phase, he readies.
He gets a Doom on him.
The enemy phase, but I think that's where.
Yep.
So we'll move this first. It'll move to Atlas.
Got it.
And now that it ends, well, these both go off when it ends, actually. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So then now we go to what? We go to Upkeep.
Upkeep, yep. And we do draw this time, right?
Does draw the turn, yes. Oh, sweet. I got my lock picks.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dude. I got overzealous.
Didn't I have 2 EXP lock picks in my deck? Did I load the wrong deck?
Yeah, dude. I think you had two. No, you had two Leo DeLucas and one upgraded lockpicks, right?
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
All right, so I got Overzealous, which is awesome. So draw the top card of the encounter deck that gains Surge, and then we. So bad.
Sucks so bad.
Mental Exhaustion. Put it in play next to the agenda deck. Okay.
Oh, before you do this, technically, Alice would have drawn her cards, right?
Yeah, she does it. She does it during upkeep.
Yeah. Yeah. So here, let's do this first. Lack of Courage, great.
And Shadow Bitter Tear.
God, her deck sucks.
Her deck sucks so bad.
It's so bad. Okay, so now, sorry.
So I have Mental Exhaustion, put it in play next to the agenda deck. We cannot draw cards now, and then we just discard it when we're done. And then that gets Surge. So I get Limits of Control. For each weakness in Alice's hand, deal 1 damage or 1 horror, and then, yeah, it's that one with the Shadow Strain too. So she's going to get 1 and 1 for Shadow Strain.
Dude, I cannot believe that we drew another one of those. This is about to kill her. We're about to lose because Limits of Control and our deck is so bad. Okay.
All right, and then so I did the one for the Shadow Strain, and now we have to choose. She gets a damage and a horror from these ones. What do we want to do? Just 4 and 4?
Wait. She just gets 1 horror for Shadow Strain. Oh, you did 1 and 1. Okay, I did
1 and 1 because of the Shadow Strain. And now we have to choose 1 more damage.
I guess
2 more damage. We have 2 of them.
2 more horror.
Yeah.
That means she'll be a 3 and 3.
Yep.
So we don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, also she takes 1 more of our choice because this Shadow Strain went away at the end.
Oh God. Yeah.
So I guess horror. I don't know.
Yeah, horror right now. Yep. Dang it.
We're getting real wrecked. Overzealous is the worst thing.
Overzealous, every single time that card comes out, no matter what campaign we play, it's so savage.
It's the worst. It is the worst weakness in the game.
So I could heal her with Soothing Melody, by the way, if I'm at her location.
You could, which we might need to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know when. I don't know
because
how,
I'm actually doing a
right.
lot better than she is.
Yeah, she is in a real dire strait. She's what, a 3/2 left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So that was upkeep. Now we do Doom. It is 6 of 7 because of this Gorger. And now we do real bad cards. Oh, I could have Ward of Protection that.
You could have Ward of Protection that one. That is probably the
I'm
one
absolutely gonna do that. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Okay, and that will heal her for how much?
She basically had 2 and 3, right? No, she was a 2 and 2.
But then she would have taken 1 more from this. We'll make that a 3.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, that is a good Ward of Protection.
Yeah, I'm going to Ward of Protection. I'm going to take a horror for that, but whatever. Okay, now I'm going to do my real bad card. And I took a horror. This is only when I get damaged. Okay, good. All right, my real bad card. Oh, the Dodo. So skulls are now tentacles.
Yeah.
And that's surged. And I got a Haunting Shade. A Hunter, aloof, 2/2/3. Haunting Shade's location gets +2 Shroud. If there are no clues on its location, Haunting Shade loses aloof and gets +1 fight, +1 damage. So it's just on my location.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Function: discard any number of cards from your hand or from play whose total cost is equal to or greater than location Shroud value.
Which is 3. Shroud value of 3.
Yeah, at least it's flipped. Shroud value 3. And get rid of Mauser.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
So now the investigator phase starts, right?
We can move her and play something.
Another question is, like, this turn, do we play Shed a Bitter Tear? I don't need to play an asset this turn because Sleight of Hand doesn't actually say I play an asset. It says put into play, and that is different.
Okay.
That is different.
Because I don't even have assets on my hand, so you can put this out for me. Like I don't care about this right now.
Okay. Then this is the time to do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is the time to play out Shadow Bitters here.
Okay, cool.
Pop. Okay. So
And then we move her, right?
we move her. Let's shove her just to the left.
Yeah.
I'm really worried about this thing right here. Potentially not going the way it needs to go. We're gonna see.
Do you want Alice with you to? Do you need her base value?
No, she's not. She's not gonna help me.
Okay.
Do it any better, but
Okay.
okay. So yeah, we are on to investigative phase, right?
Yes.
Do you, if I fail at killing this guy, do you want to move attack him to save us a turn or not? Because if so, then I'll go first.
Yeah, I'm going to do that because this guy's aloof, so I can actually get away from him. And I think it's important to get the doom off.
So action 1, I'm going to throw my lantern for 1 damage at an enemy in my location.
Okay.
Action 2, I'm going to engage this guy.
Okay.
I will now do a fast action to play Sleight of Hand for $1,
Okay.
which will let me put this into play.
Yep.
No. This isn't in my hand.
Yeah, it is. It's considered in your hand. Cards attached to backpack may be played as if they were in your hand.
I'm not playing it. Just like I said, I'm bypassing it.
Oh, well, we don't have to play Shadow Bitter Tear.
Well, the issue is I don't have the money to play this.
Oh.
Otherwise.
What did you do first? Oh, you did.
Okay, you know what? Wait, are things in advance anyway now? Well, he doesn't die.
Oh, you did
what
Lantern
you
first,
do-
is what you did. Yeah.
Yeah, wait, if you go for Abyssal Tome this turn, we lose the turn anyway.
Right. You're right. Yeah.
Okay, here's the alternative. Fuck, sorry, I totally thought that I want to play this legit. Yeah, I forgot that I cannot sleight of hand the thing from my backpack.
Okay.
So,
Did you give yourself $1 back?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think I did.
No, I don't think you did either.
I don't remember if I played it.
You
So,
definitely
if you
took
guys
the
are
money
watching-
off when you played Sleight of Hand.
The other option is we just ignore it, and if you want, you can Mystifying Song to prevent. Well, no, Mystifying Song won't matter here because of the fact that both this and this will get it.
Yeah, I'm also don't have any money to play it.
There's any way for us to kill this? Well, it'd be throw lantern, engage it. I can't hit for 2 because I don't have the money to play the gun. I totally messed up, man.
Well, okay. You can Lancer it. Oh, no. I have to go first. I have to go first, and I have to hit it Abyssal Tome without the extra damage. And then you Lancer it, and then you coup de grace it.
Okay, yes, yeah, that could work. That can work.
Okay.
If you're okay with that, then yeah.
Oh, no, but I have to move, and engage it.
Oh, right. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I can... That coup de grace sucks. Because if
Is it
my
a fast
turn
action?
ends
It's
as soon
not
as
a
I play
fast
it-
action.
No, this is... This, I think that at this point now, so hold on, let me check how my weakness is worded. When each enemy or location, each hunter enemy location moves one towards you. No enemies move. Okay, so actually I'm really good down here. You know what? I think we just accept.
We accept the
the
fact
loss.
that thing is going over. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go move.
Yep.
Move.
Okay.
And then I'm going to trigger this.
Okay.
I'm going to trigger this, and I'm going to search my deck. This is actually great. This is the one thing I can do. Search my deck for my weakness, caught red-handed.
Okay.
Ready each enemy at your location or a connecting location. Each hunter enemy at a connecting location moves one location towards you. If no enemies move as a result of this effect, it gets shuffled back in my deck. So no enemies move.
No. Oh. Because this is not a connecting location to that. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Oh, it is connecting. Oh yeah, he does move. He moves.
Yeah.
That's fine, though. It doesn't matter that he moves, because he doesn't...
He's aloof, yeah.
Do anything. Right. So then I draw that. I get 2 clues.
Yep.
1, 2, and that gets put into my discard pile because somebody did move.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
Cool. That actually was pretty great. That's a good one to get.
Yeah, I wish I had. Yeah, done that sooner. Okay.
Okay.
Done.
All right. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go for the. I'm gonna try to flip this thing then.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So
yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I'm going to test mine 3. I'm going to use the grotesque statue to get 2 chaos tokens here, because I'm a 4/2/A3. I'm going to choose the -1.
Oh, yeah.
So I succeed. And now it's -3, right? The shroud.
Yep. Shroud 2 for the rest of the
Shroud 2. All right. So I am a 4 to a 2 on the investigate. How many clues are on there? 2. 4 to a 2 with good cat, huh?
4 to a 2 with good cat.
All right, here we go. Let's rip it. Do I want to use a grotesque statue for this to get these 2?
No, I don't. I mean,
Yeah.
not with good cat. I don't think so. Maybe on the second one.
Yeah. Here we go. 4 to 2. Another thing is a -2. If Garatnica is your location, reveal another token. He is not.
Okay,
So I'm going to get a clue. Right.
Now, if you want to use one, I mean, it's like, well, how important is it we flip this one right now?
It's not that important, right? Although it is the -3 right now. So I you know what? I will. So I'm going to do 2. I'm going to choose the -1. Doesn't matter.
Nice. Okay.
And let us flip this thing. Southside once again sits in a quiet seclusion in stark contrast to the rolling chaos just north of it. All right, that's me.
Okay. And I went. So now we go to enemy phase. This thing doesn't hunt anywhere because it's on me.
All right.
So then now we...
But Garatnica moves first.
Let's throw him onto Alice again?
Yeah, let's throw him onto Alice. Although this is scary because Doom's about to move.
Well, okay, so we could throw him onto one of us instead. We don't really want to throw him onto me because then I can't finish this location. So it's either you or Alice.
It shouldn't be me because I'm going to die because I have Baron Samedi with me.
Well, you're moving though, right? Well, okay, so my only fear is that that maybe the agenda is like wherever Garatnica is, he attacks the...
That's what I mean. Like, and if he attacks me, then I get hit for 2, and then I get a hit for another one for Baron Samedi.
Okay. Yeah, and you're right. That is really bad. Alice dying also means we lose, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But I guess put it there. That's your choice. I think that's fine.
Okay.
Shadowy Guardian, he gets that at the end of the enemy phase. This does not cause anything to advance.
No, we're at 6 of 7 right now.
No, we're at 7 of 7.
Oh, 7 of 7.
But
yeah,
it only advances during Mythos phase.
Right.
Unless something says.
Right. Okay, so that was enemy phase. Now we do upkeep, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Upkeep. And this is when... Oh, wait, no, we don't do upkeep because of... Oh, wait, no, that was last... No. Mental exhaustion's out.
Oh. Mystifying Song would have let you Abyssal Tome. Now...
I have no money to play it.
Okay, this is the thing. Next turn, you could Mystifying Song... Crap, he's too far from us again. I forgot. I thought Mystifying Song was worded that when agenda would advance, stop at one time. the way it's actually worded is it won't advance for the whole turn, meaning that like you can leave the 2 doom on him, you could go up and then like blow him up.
I don't have any money to play Mystifying Song. Is the problem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Okay,
So
anyway.
So nobody draws during upkeep because of mental exhaustion. By the way.
Good call. Okay, so we do get $1 though.
Yeah, we do get $1.
This goes away.
Yep. So she doesn't draw either.
This goes away.
Yep. And then we do Doom, which does tick over, right?
Yes.
Okay. So many things to keep track of in this one. Agenda 1B, Psychological Warfare. Alice leans against the partially demolished building as another ungodly roar rips through the air. Her efforts are slowing the shadows from crossing over into Arkham, but her body and spirit are quickly being overtaxed. Deal 1 damage or harm to Alice. If resolving this fact would defeat her, then go to Resolution 2. What do we want to do? We will do
I guess
a horror. Yeah. Let's do a horror.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And then the next agenda is 7 Doom Threshold. Agenda 2A, Mass Consumption. Grathnica leads its shadows in consuming any and all material they can claw apart, animal, vegetable, or mineral. A dark void radiates out in the wake, emptier than the void of space. It's all the same stuff. Yep, all the same stuff. 7 Doom Threshold. So I can start working my Baron Samdi now.
Yeah. Yes. This is the time for sure.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
And you cleared the Doom from that boy, right? Yeah.
Yes. Cool. Did clear. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And now bad cards, right?
Yes.
All right. I got another one of these Gorgers. Furthest from all would be up here or up here.
One of these two. Wait. These are all equidistant from Alice. They're all 2 away from us. So I guess these 2. Yeah, it's one of these 2.
Okay. They're aloof. I don't want to put them where they're fighting horror get +1, right?
Right. Yeah. Probably not.
Okay. Your bad card.
Dissonance. If you don't control any clues against Surge, let's test book 2. This test gets +1 difficulty for each clue, and you fail. Place 1 clues in your location. Fail by 2 more, lose an action. Okay, so
you're testing book 2. So you're testing book
Right.
5.
Testing book 5. So I really don't want to put 2 clues down now if I can help it.
Yeah.
So I could pitch sleight of hand because it's not going to be doing anything for me. That'd make me 5. If I spend $2, that'd make me 7.
Yeah, 7 to 5. Yep.
I could spend 2 more, but then I'm losing the money for my gun.
Yeah.
So just go up 2.
To be up 2.
Or do I go up 4?
It's rough. Skulls are tentacles right now.
Okay, how much clue do I put down? If I fail by 2 or more, I lose an action. The other thing I could do is just accept that this is going to happen, and then do this once, and then get another clue like later, or get it with like lockpicks or something.
Right, you can do that.
Instead of burning my entire bank.
Because you'll never play your gun.
Right, exactly. I think that's what I do. I think I just deal with this.
Okay.
All right, so
So you're just a
so it's
4
gonna be a
to a 5?
4 to a 5. I don't think I'm going to be playing sleight of hand, so maybe I'll just go on the outside.
Yeah.
Hope I draw a 0.
Yeah. Here we go. 5. Yeah, 5 to 5. That is a -2.
Okay, so fail.
Yeah. And
All right.
Yeah,
So
you'll lose an action.
did I fail by 2 or more?
You fail by 2 or more, lose an action. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's actually the far bigger deal.
Okay.
Because I was going to be able to kill that enemy too. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay.
Wait. Oh, so you have to put a clue down? Yeah, I guess so. Yep. All right.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Now it's our turn. We can play a card from her and move her. We definitely are going to move her.
I only have 2 actions. I need to not forget that.
Okay, let's move her back over here.
Okay.
And do we want to?
These guys are going to be a problem real fast, especially if you're trying to get rid of Baron. So we need to handle that quickly.
Yeah.
Wait, or there is a small chance that if we advance all this stuff, these guys go away. But I don't know if it's that good.
That is true.
Oh, this place actually gets easier if we have an enemy here. Oh, actually, okay, so that's... No, that won't work. I was trying to figure out if I can lure him there, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, let's just move her. Are we playing one of these? Engages or becomes engaged with an enemy. Discard a card from his hand at random. So I think we can play Lack of Courage right now, right?
I think so, right? We're not going to be doing this.
Engaging anything. I don't
think we are. I think we're going for clues, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do this out.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so then she's there. We played her card. Now it's our turn. So, I will probably be getting 2 of these 3 clues. I have to start heading north.
Yeah, and I'm gonna head to the French Hill and try to. It's just at a 5 shroud. This one's so hard to get.
Right. And with my lock picks, I would have an 8. So I can start trying to work on that. You need to prepare something.
I can go over to you and do this. Grab the 2 with my klepto.
Okay, so here's the thing. As soon as we get these last couple clues, he's going to lose Hunter. He's going to engage one of us, which is going to make Lack of Courage go off. So if we are going to do that...
Oh, crap.
If we're going to do that, we need to play Shadow's Reign instead.
Right. So how would that work out? I would go first. I would come over here. I'd get my weakness.
I think we don't do this now. I think you have to start making your way up here because these guys are going to be gaining 2 a turn. I think you need to head up there and get some resources, get ready to start fighting them. I'm going to click this once. And I only have 1 action left, so then the next thing I might do is also move up towards you.
Yeah.
And then we both try to prepare ourselves to finish him off next turn, at least one of them. That's my vote.
Okay.
Either that or we just ignore the 2 of them, which is...
real scary.
Highly risky.
Yeah.
There's only 2 acts in the deck, but the secondary thing is probably something like we have to kill Garathnica.
Yeah.
Somehow, you probably get some sort of hit points or something. So...
All right, so what do I do? I just go up there and then I get $1 or something
I think you move up there and get $1 or get a card or something like that. Maybe put 1 Doom on Baron Samedi.
Yeah.
I think that this is your 1 chance to put a Doom on him.
Yeah.
And you probably should. You should try to get up enough money for Mystifying Song.
That's what I mean. I'm thinking about.
Yeah. So move, get $1.
Yeah, I'm gonna move, get $1. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. Okay.
And then are you gonna Doom Baron Samedi?
Oh yes, I am. I mean, I could just do that whenever.
Well, the thing about that is if you Doom him, you can play Soothing Melody for free. So you could play that on yourself or Alice on the way because now.
Ooh, should I heal Alice or should I heal myself? These guys hit for 2 and 1.
That is a real tough one, man. We're about to be engaging some tough enemies, so you might just want to heal your physical damage, especially because you have Baron Samedi on.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal 2 physical to my full. And then I then get to draw a card, huh?
Sure.
Okay. Whinging it. Okay. So guys, I put the Doom on Baron Samedi first. Then I played Soothing Melody, and then I moved up. And got a book. Okay.
Okay. Gotcha. Right. So then my go?
Yep.
I activate the ability here. I draw caught red-handed. Nothing happens. Here goes my discard pile.
Yep.
I guess it technically goes on top of my discard pile here. I gain the 2 clues. Pop, pop. And then I have 1 action left because I lost 1.
Yes.
During the phase. So I can play lockpicks to get this without doing my thing. Okay. The reason to play lockpicks would be for me to have it here later.
Yeah, because you're the only one that can get here. Like, I won't be able to do this. Get clues here. It's just too much for me. Like, between your lockpicks and your streetwise, you should be able to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll also be able to snag this one, too.
Well, I don't, because it's garbage lockpicks, I don't think I really want to risk lockpicks on this one. I'll just do my thing.
Oh, you do your thing, get caught red-handed, it's all good, yeah.
So I guess I will play lockpicks then.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and I'm done.
Okay. All right. Enemy phase. Grathnica will go on Alice, I guess. And
well, or I guess it. Yeah, that's fine. Put it there. I'll have to finish off Haunting Shade this turn then, using my coup de grace and my lantern. The other choice would be to just put it on me, and we come back for this clue later.
That's true.
And I move attack. So, do you want me to come help you? I'll only have 1 action. It's either 1 guaranteed damage or whatever.
I guess we should see how I do before
because
you
you're
do it.
Be able to, Tome's only once per turn, right?
Oh, is it? Do I have to exhaust it? Oh, I do.
Yeah.
So basically, my turn is going to be to engage, to use the tome on one of them.
So then I do need to come up to you this turn.
Yeah.
So I am going to move him down here.
Okay.
And we'll deal with this thing later.
Okay.
Okay. That's a decision. That's my vote.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. So that is that's enemy phase, right?
Well, after those.
Yep.
Okay.
Nobody engaged anybody. Okay. So now we do upkeep, right?
The normal upkeep.
Normal upkeep. There's nothing preventing us from normal upkeep. And so Alice gets a couple new cards. She gets a want for a nail. Investigator's going to act fast or reaction abilities or play events with fast keyword. Wow. And the other one is after an ally asset controlled by an investigator takes any amount of damage or horror, defeat that ally. Wow. Okay.
So that doesn't matter to us.
Doesn't matter to us.
All.
I wish I could defeat Samdi, but I can't. Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah. So this goes away now, too.
Right.
Oh. I have to discard a card in my hand at random.
Why?
Because he engaged me before this went away.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, or if we have him engage Alice right now, she discards one of these cards at random.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that.
Discard the shadows, right?
Well, it's at random, right? We don't get to choose.
Well, that was all she had in her hand at the time.
Oh, that's right. That's all she had. Perfect. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Yes.
I don't know if you can you can't voluntarily discard a weakness, but you can accidentally discard a weakness.
Yeah.
So yes, I think that works because that was the only card in her hand, right?
Yeah.
Because she draws at the beginning of the upkeep phase.
She draws at the beginning of the upkeep.
Just after the enemy phase.
Yep.
So at the time, he was the only thing. Yes, that.
Let's do that.
I think that works.
Awesome.
I think that works. Okay. That's way better. All right. Sorry, guys. There's a lot to think about on this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are we? We did upkeep, right? So
we did.
Now we're on Doom,
upkeep.
right?
Yes.
So now we are at 3 of 7 because of these stupid guys.
And Baron Samdi. So
4 of 7. Yep. And now we will bad card. Griffin the Mock Turtle. Surge. Put the Griffin the Mock Turtle next to the agenda deck. After an enemy makes an active opportunity, it does a second attack. Oh my god.
Yep.
Surge.
Okay.
Animated
Sure.
shadow. X is equal to the engage investigator's base fist, so it's got a fight of 1 for me. Animated shadow cannot make acts of opportunity or be engaged by other investigators. If it's evaded, defeat it. Okay.
That's really obnoxious timing.
Yeah.
Actually. Okay. Shuffling my cards from my hand back into my deck.
Oof.
Did I do my upkeep? Why do I only have $4? Yeah, okay. I'll shuffle this back in and this back in.
Yep.
I need to keep this.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna lose.
You're gonna lose $1. Yeah. Then you get equal. You get 2 cards back. Yep. Okay.
There's Leo.
Okay. And then this is surged.
Right. Attach your location.
+1 shroud.
That doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Okay, so now our turn, right?
Yep. Our turn.
So we need to kill one of those guys.
I need to kill one of these guys, and I need to evade this stupid guy too.
Yeah, God, if I had one more action, I could
Yeah.
easily kill him for you.
Yeah. I'm a 3 to a 3 on the evade. I do have grotesque statue, so that's interesting. So I think what I'm going to do is.
Oh wait, hold on. Here's the alternative. We have to move Alice now, right?
Oh, we have to move Alice and then choose her card. Yeah.
If you move her up, you can give yourself 4 fight and punch the shadow.
Right. Yes, that's actually great. Do we want to play any of her stuff? The ally one?
Yeah. Yeah. Play the ally one.
Let's get this out of the way.
Ally one. Yeah.
Cool. My tabletop sim just like froze. Okay, cool. All right, I am going to engage one of these stupid boys.
Hold on. If you engage it, oh wait, this thing doesn't make attacks opportunity.
No.
Yeah, so you're fine.
I'm fine.
Engage would provoke an attack of opportunity, but this guy says he can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it. It's like the only reason why I'm doing this first before evading this guy.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now I'm going to use. Oh my God. So where's the doom? 1, 2, 3. We're at 4.
It doesn't matter because you can put doom on it. It's not going to advance.
Okay.
Remember, it doesn't. It only advances during the agenda phase.
Right. Okay.
So as long as you land this hit right here,
Yeah.
we should be fine.
Okay. So I'm gonna exhaust Abyssal Tome. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna use my book or my mind stat. They're both the same. Okay. So it's 4.
And you want to put a doom on them, right?
Yeah, and I'll put a doom on Tome. So I can do. So I'm +1. So I'm at a 5, and I can do 2 damage. So I'm a 5 to a 3 with 2 damage.
I think you have to statue this.
Statue this? Okay, yeah, that's true.
I think this one's like really, really, really
Okay,
big.
I'm gonna statue this. If it has no charges, discard it. So this is also now gone. I'm gonna choose.
Oh, that's huge. That's so big.
Oh my God, I can choose
Put a doom on
Samdi.
Sam D.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a doom on Samdi from my ability. It says I got a +1. You may add a doom to or remove a doom from a card. I'm gonna add a doom there. I'm gonna do 2 damage to this guy.
Yes.
So I engaged. I attacked. I am going to fast action Samdi, put 3 doom on him, and clear it.
Yep.
Oh my
Excellent.
God, so good.
And then now just kill the shadow, right?
Yeah, and then I just have to fight the shadow, right?
Yeah, fight the shadow using
Using
punch.
Alice's base of 4 fight. So I'm a 4 to a 1.
Mm-hmm.
That is a -4. So I lost by 1.
If you cat, you kill it, and that prevents you from taking
Yes.
2 and 2 because the
Yes.
Griffin
All right.
monster,
So I'm gonna go to
like,
bad
sucks.
cat. This guy is dead.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 Cool.
Okay. So then, my go, right?
Yep.
So I go, move, move. And then my last action would be play coup de grace.
Yep.
I will put it here on my.
Oh, on Crystallizer. Yeah. Right. Right.
So it spends $2. Deal 1 damage to an enemy or location. If this effect defeats that enemy, draw a card. If it is your turn, end your turn. It does not put
Okay.
So draw a card.
And we kill this guy, and the doom goes away.
Yes.
Oh, so good, dude.
Okay. That was big, important turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any way to get rid of Abyssal Tome if we were to like load it up and have you nuke with it? I don't think you do.
If
I mean,
I can become a klepto and steal your 2-handed weapon.
I'd have to play it first.
Yeah. Oh, it's right. It's not out. Yeah.
But yeah, that you could klepto me like twice or something. Right. Interesting. Okay, yeah, because if we could find a way for you to like load it up and then use it later, that'd be big.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we're done.
Okay. So
Right.
enemy phase. He's gonna move up to
moves.
us most definitely.
This actually also moves.
Yep.
So we can either move him here and continue to give him aloof, or we can move him here, in which case he'll lose aloof.
It's interesting if he goes here, right? Because doesn't this French Hill have something? Oh, it's doom on enemies. Oh.
Doom on enemies, right?
Oh.
So, yeah. So the only way to get that would be like drag this guy down or something.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to leave this guy, I think, for a turn. Well, no, I could potentially evade Grothnica for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I think maybe leave.
Yeah. Put him over here. Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. All right, and then we're gonna put a doom on this guy,
Yes.
and now we do a regular ass upkeep, right?
Regular upkeep. So first, Alice draws these.
Right.
1.
Okay.
Hey, some actual good things.
Oh yeah, 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 nice. And then we will
2,
upkeep.
our upkeep. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Then. Sorry, there's like so many little like.
I know.
notes.
I keep doing the same thing every turn too.
I'm like, is this right? Is this not right? Okay. I'm gonna put these two like this just so that I can remember their.
Okay.
Color.
We're at doom.
Okay, so we are now at the end of upkeep.
So we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doom. Overall, and that gets us. Yep, you already did it. You discarded that. Cool. And bad cards. Okay.
5, 6. We're at 6 doom right now. Just so you know.
We are at 5 doom, right?
No, I just
No,
added
I
one,
already added
unless you
one.
added it already. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
my bad.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so we're 5.
All right, I got an Insatiable Shade, 4/4/3 Hunter Alert. Insatiable Shade's damage and horror values are 1 less than Grothnica's damage and horror values. Wow. So Grothnica is 2 and 3, so this guy's 1 and 2.
That's a bad end.
And I guess that's on me. Okay. Sweet. Oh no. Okay, you're up. Bad card.
Bad card.
Ugh.
Curious. That doesn't really matter anymore, actually.
Yeah,
You know?
that's true. That's true.
Okay. We're in a weird position
Okay,
now.
so Alice's turn. We get to play a card and we get to move her. Curiosity gives us after we move, we get +1 on all our skills. I don't know if we're really moving right now. And the best butler.
We kind of have to move, otherwise Grothnica's gonna.
Oh right. The best butter. During an investigator's turn, that investigator may play an asset from his or hand, paying half its cost rounded up. At the end of the turn, that we should play this when you want to play your gun, dude.
Yeah.
So do we want to play Curiosity if we have to move? Then we can maybe get +1 skill to French Hill.
Okay, so if here's
I know we have to kill Shadowy Gorger.
If we don't kill this turn, which means I can attempt to use my free evade to get rid of Grothnica, so that way we can fight and handle this guy.
I could also put 2 Doom on Abyssal Tome and 3 damage punch him.
Right.
But I will only be a 5 to a 3.
I can do a 1 guaranteed damage with Lantern.
Right.
The other thing is that, like, if I need to do damage right now, we play the best butter, and I spend $3 to play my other gun. I would lose my lockpicks for it.
I don't want you to lose your lockpicks right now. It's like the only like guaranteed clue getting thing we have.
Okay, then we. So this is putting me in a position in where I'm gonna have to successfully evade Grothnica. I mean, I will have +2 from sneak by, but we have the Dodo out. All of these tokens are bad, so it's a risk. This is.
At least he doesn't have alert.
The other choice. Right, like the guy on you mean?
Yeah.
So you could. So I know this is like a lot of piecing out. We could do the thing where you Abyssal Tome. You Abyssal Tome and you do go to 3. It would put us. It won't advance next turn. You don't have any way in your hand to get rid of it.
I can't get rid of it.
So
That's the problem. Yeah.
We're going to be in a really tough spot there. I can use my gun to fight the thing.
I mean, I could just do the regular Abyssal Tome, then you can Lantern that guy to finish him off.
Yeah, I think that's probably what we do. And then I equip my handgun, and I can shoot this guy on you once, but only once. And he becomes he's a 1/2.
Yeah.
The problem though is you can't engage this guy, because if you engage him, then this guy will swing at you with attack opportunity twice, because of.
Oh my God, you're right.
Which means I have to engage him. I have to last action engage the Shadow Gorger.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's the only option.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess we're not playing either of her cards, so we could play for Want of a Nail.
Yeah.
Are we going to be using any fast actions or reaction abilities? Am I using any fast actions? So it would be I would lose my Streetwise for the turn, which means that I won't be able to pump against Grothnica. I'll just have to go for it.
I don't have any fast actions.
So Lantern I can still use. I just want to make sure that I'm not like screwing us. I think we can play for Want of a Nail.
Okay. It's no fast actions or reaction abilities. I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't have any.
Okay. All right.
I mean, there's no reason why I would be playing Mystifying Song this turn, right? No.
No, I don't think so. I hope not. I mean, the reason you play it is if we failed on this guy.
So we can play that for Want of a Nail. And then we have to choose, do we want to move her or do we want to keep her where we are?
I feel like we have to move her.
Let's move her, yeah. We can't have her be in the same spot as Grothnica.
Right, we can't have her be in the same spot as Grothnica. Yeah, that's it. That's the answer. I think maybe we move her here.
Okay.
I think. I'm just trying to think about how we can get stuff away later.
That's fine with me. Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. All right. So then we are playing for Wanted Nail,
Yes,
right?
we are.
Because so we're banking on this thing
Yep.
dying. Okay, that's our situation. I have to go
Yeah,
first.
you have to go first.
I have to spend my free evade, pitching sneak by for +2 to try to evade Grothnica. I'll be a 6 to a 3. I think I'm gonna go 7 to a 3 with Mauser. So up 4.
0. Evaded. Okay.
Evaded. Okay. Then I have to. I throw my lantern at that guy.
Yep.
Do 1 to him.
Okay.
And then I engage him.
All right.
Sorry.
Yep.
You go.
Okay. And now I will punch him on you, I guess.
Yeah.
This is it's a little scary.
It's like I'm worried about the shade here. I mean, how are you handling that?
I'm gonna have to Hail Mary evade him.
Well, we can leave Alice then here.
No.
Then...
Oh. Well, yeah, I guess. Oh, because he's evaded.
No. We're okay. He's not going to swing now. We can move her out at the beginning of next investigation.
Right.
Phase,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Before he swings at her, that's correct.
Yeah, because he's all he's gonna do is ready. Yeah.
Oh, but we wouldn't have known if I was going to succeed at evading him. But I mean, that was
a whole plan.
Anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it does make sense because this was your only way of evading this guy. The problem is this guy has alert, and so if you fail this +1 test,
I know I get hit twice and I die.
it's like I can pitch my gun to you to give you 2 icons.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's so bad.
All right,
man.
let's one thing at a time. The Gorger is top priority, right? Or is me evading this guy top priority? Or
this
is so hard
that's the
actually
question.
because where are we on Doom? We are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna get 6. We're gonna get 6. The Gorger is not gonna get Doom because he's engaged.
Correct.
So me dealing with the shade's actually more important. And I have a base of 4 because of Alice.
Yeah.
So I'm a 4 to a 3.
Kill the shade, right? Okay. Yeah, I can definitely take a hit from this guy once. I mean, it's not great.
Yeah. So I will attempt to evade this guy. I'm a 4 to a 3.
I can pitch my gun to give you 2 more icons.
Okay. So I'm a 6 to a 3. I'm up 3. I have bad cat. Damn it. So I fail. Okay.
You get hit for 1 and 2.
And then I get hit for 1 and 2 again, right?
I don't.
That's not an active opportunity. This
is.
is an alert reaction, right?
Yeah, and unfortunately, because of the fact that alert didn't come out until a later expansion, I don't think they've worded it. But basically, I think it is worded exactly like retaliate. So let me see how retaliate's worded. But I don't think it's an attack.
I don't think it is.
You're not. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So you just take a regular hit.
All right. I'm going to have to evade him again.
I don't have anything to help you.
I'm going to have to pitch Mystifying Song for this. Which seems so bad.
It does seem so bad.
I'm going to do it. I'm a 6 to a 3. And I tentacle. and I die.
Okay. So now this is on me.
This is on you, unfortunately. I'm so sorry, dude.
No, I saw this happening when this guy came
Yeah.
out. Especially when he came out on
Yep.
you. I don't think that there was a way out
Yeah.
of this. So you are dead, which means this doom is gone.
Oh,
Because
right.
you're dead. But I mean now we. So I went first.
Yep.
So now it goes to enemy
Yep.
phase. He rages.
Yep.
I get hit for 3 damage and 2 horror.
3 damage and
3
3
damage and
horror.
3 damage and 4 horror. Grothnica hits for 3. This guy hits for 1.
And then the shade hits you, right?
Right. So I take 4 from Grothnica and that one guy, and the shade hits me for another 3, so I die.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god, Matt, this was crazy.
Alice's deck is was so bad. Yeah, like we're supposed to be getting boons from her,
Yeah.
and this deck that we built somehow is so bad.
Yeah.
I can't even like. And the thing that sucks is we put these fragments. Okay, so there are the good ones: the patience, the compassion, heals no damage, heal additional 1.
Yep. There's a lot of them,
Also
but there's also a lot of really bad
That's
ones too.
draw a card. The amount of bad cards in there is insane.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, so we die. We get resolution 0.
Oh, man. Yeah, resolution 0. Everybody. All right, if no resolution was reached, each investigator resigned or was defeated, the investigators cannot hold back the ravenous shadows. If at least one investigator resigned, read resolution 1. Otherwise, skip to resolution 4. So, resolution 4. Alice cannot resist the overwhelming advance of the shadows any longer. A darkness the likes of which humanity has never known envelops Arkham and rapidly radiates outward. Not even the stars shine down to light the world's end. Grothnica feeds and grows, consuming buildings, then blocks, acres, counties, and ever larger meals. Its hunger is bottomless, and its minions take after their master in fighting over the scraps of the most decadent feast of all. Alice is kept alive throughout, and she holds out hope that somewhere, someone in the world can reverse this cataclysm, but in vain. The great masters of magic and mystery have no time to prepare against Grothnica's hunger, and what little resistance they offer does as much good as a candle in a coffin. Shadows eclipse the earth, and only once every other molecule has been consumed by the fiends. Consumed do the fiends turn and devour Alice in her dreams, and then from the void of space, Grothnica and its minions return to the dreamlands, licking their chops for the extinct taste of Earth and its people. In your campaign log, record that Grothnica and his shadows consume the Earth. Each surviving investigator is killed. The investigators lose. Oh my god. Oh, there's an epilogue. Read only if the investigators won. I cannot read this. Cannot read. I do want to go back really quick for what Matt was saying. If you come back here to Alice's assistance and we're talking about building her deck. We mentioned it in the very beginning, but you can see right here, it's everything that you've done in every scenario is what determines if it's a good card or a bad card that goes in the deck. So if we had in the first scenario save the white, or the second scenario save the white rabbit from the monster instead of like having the shadows kill him, then we would have gotten a boon. We would have gotten Still Ticking, which is a different card than Running Out of Time. Same thing with the Walrus and Carpenter. They were obliterated by the shadows, but if we had fed them enough oysters, then we would have put the good card in. So when we're looking at this, we got one good card from the Good Tea Party, one good card from the Queen of Hearts, and that's it. So there's 2 of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 2 of 9 were good, and of the 6 fragments of Alice, 5 of the 6 were good. So
and you do get doubles of each one, so that means that 10 of 12 were good. So it wasn't as imbalanced as I thought.
It wasn't as imbalanced. It was more,
12. I think it was 50-50.
Yeah.
12 of 24 were good, 12 of 24 were bad. But still, that's...
It felt really bad.
Yeah, it definitely felt like the deck was worse than it seemed. We weren't seeing a lot of those. I think that this is I just want to give a shout out for a second to the designer.
Yes.
The way that he has implemented the impact of the rest of the campaign on the final mission in a meaningful way.
Yes.
That's persistent. I will give him. I think that this is implemented better than any of the real campaigns. And I say this, having played through all the campaigns that currently exist, because even though a lot of other campaigns do really, really cool and interesting things, they happen like during the intro, and they will set up some certain things. But the way that he has designed her deck so that it matters every turn.
I love that.
It's really well done.
I love that. It's a persistent effect that happens every turn, and you can only blame yourself for the deck, like, by the time you get to the end of it. You know what I mean? And that's like why I think that's hilarious. It's like you make decisions. You make all these micro decisions throughout the whole campaign, and then like it all comes to fruition here. And I do really, really enjoy that, because it's like when you get the card, you're just like, it's like you flip over the card and it's like no survivors, and you're just like, you immediately think back to Tweedledee Tweedledum. You're like, God damn it! Like,
yeah. I remember that terrible time. And it's so interesting because every choice that we make from each of the interludes, it was like if you helped them, you would get their boon, which is great. But you also got a bad token to put into the
Chaos. You got a bad token in the Chaos bag, and you increased the strength of Wonderland, which made Gorathnica itself more powerful. And there was something else that happened there too. It was So you're right.
Yeah.
It's just like,
so Gorathnica's worse the more you help Wonderland. So like that is really interesting.
Yeah, because like if you go over here, I'm gonna go really quick. The Gorathnica level that comes out, like we were at 7 ticks for Strength of Wonderland, so we got the guy that was 3 and 3 and hits for 2 and 3. But we were just on the cusp. If we just kept it to 6 Strength of Wonderland, he would have been a 2 and 2 and only hits for 2 and 2. It's a big deal, to get from 3s down to 2s. Because then it's just like you don't have to worry about evading him or punching him and getting retaliated on against a 2 test, in comparison. Like, if you do this campaign and you are just like refusing all the Banes, I guess you can get like a really super weak one, but like that would be very difficult to get through the campaign that way as well.
Yeah. So you would be taking every Bane in the deck. Your Chaos bag wouldn't get worse.
Your Chaos bag wouldn't get worse, but basically you would get all the cards that say that this token is a tentacle or whatever.
Yeah, right. As well as it's other bad ones. So wow, what an interesting, well-designed campaign, and it just makes me want to play it again. And on that note, if there's a good time to say it, so when I was doing a little bit more research on this, the designer of this game, of this campaign, he has like a website that he's part of. I don't know if it's just his website, but a website he's part of, where he goes and he talks about his campaigns and his various missions. And one of the comments on that page, on the Alice page, was a person who had said that they put this entire campaign and loaded it into makeplayingcards.com. And it's like one click button, you can buy it. I ended up going for it, guys. Like I don't choose this lightly, but this campaign is some of the best Arkham I played, even losing it. I mean, I'm talking about this right now. It was something like $91 to get the whole campaign, but if you think about it, a full campaign is MSRP. It's like 6 $15 packs plus like a $30 core. So it was like, I think, $20 shipping too. So it's like it's about the same cost as buying a normal campaign, like a little bit less. But this is, to me, totally worth it. My only regret is that I wish some of that money could go to the dude who designed it.
Right, and not just like some printing company. Yeah. And I know why I can't, and I get that, but I just want to throw that in there. So we can throw that link up so that you guys can see it, to just go to the page that has like his stuff, and it will link to scenarios he did. So I put the link in chat to his website, Matt. I'm not sure if this is the one you were talking about.
Sorry, I didn't have the.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Um,
oh yeah, at the very bottom it says you can download the print and play files and the campaign guide to print it yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to. So this is different. Okay, the print and play files is different. So where I found, if you scroll down, you'll see a set of comments.
Oh, okay.
It down says 21 Thoughts Analysis Campaign in Wonderland. The third comment down by a guy named looks like Mike Nicole.
Yep.
His link right there shows.
Oh, I see.
That's what
I see.
clicked on. That takes you straight to the website. It's all in there. So I actually do need to print out the campaign guide. That's something that didn't come with it, just to be clear. As far as I know, I haven't received it yet. It should be here in a couple days. But
okay. Well, I threw both links in chat. So the link to the designer of this scenario is the first link, and the already loaded up print and play for you to purchase at the printer is the second link, as provided by another fan like us, and it's just amazing that it's out there and that you can get it print wise. It's one of those things where, like, if I actually it's like Matt owns all the Arkham stuff, like I don't own the Arkham stuff, but if I did, I would absolutely buy this. Like, I would absolutely buy this. Like, I had so much fun in this campaign, and I just felt like in other campaigns that we've played so far, the decision making doesn't feel so like yeah, it'll affect the setup of the next one maybe, but like then like that's it. There's this like ongoing thing where you just like in the back of your mind you're like, it's like, should I have had said like some words of encouragement to that really sad turtle? You know, that was like scenarios ago, right?
Yeah.
But like it's just like he was really down, you know, and then he got swallowed by shadows, and that was my fault. Like, I'm sorry, you know. Like Humpty Dumpty like fell off the wall. I didn't care. Should I have cared? Like there's like all of these things like that happened in this one, and because of the the flavor and the lore and all that stuff, and like, you know, we enjoy the story already. I just think it was just so well crafted. So guys, when I hit the setup button on the mod to like and like Alice like popped up as like, you know, an ally, basically an investigator, I like freaking lost my mind. I was like, I had no idea that we were going to be able to play with her. And then reading how to build her deck and stuff like that, I was like, this is amazing. Like, this is like, the guy hit a home run to me, designer. So very pleased. Like, again, wasn't the best outcome. I mean, we lost. Earth got consumed. I mean, I think this is sort of par for the course now for Matt and I two-manning missions. But it never takes away from the enjoyment I have from the whole campaign. Like, so this was like, you know, not the ideal thing. Like, I don't even care. Like, it was so fun the whole time, and it was hilarious. Like, and even doing the recap in the beginning, just reading like where we've come from, it was, to me, that was so enjoyable, because I was like, we did do some really funky stuff on this campaign.
Yep. Hey, we won our big running around the world campaign.
Yes.
Right? We won it with style.
Yeah.
But Innsmouth and this were...
Yeah, Innsmouth is... Yeah, the back-to-back, we just like Innsmouth and this. I know people in YouTube comments are wondering if we are going to return to Innsmouth at some point. There was a comment that somebody was like, doesn't seem like Matt's so into his character as well.
In which one? In Innsmouth?
Yeah, in Innsmouth. I forget which one you were using.
I love her, Sister Mary. I love Sister Mary, but I kept.
Oh, that's right.
It was so hard to make.
I couldn't remember what our team was. It was a Trish, Scarborough, and Sister Mary. It was an odd team, guys.
It was. For the record, I do love Sister Mary, but I do think that she is a fantastic like hybrid, or she's like a tertiary like support. Like trying to play her as your main fighter.
Yeah.
That didn't work. And that was my bad.
Yeah.
So, dude, we also got screwed on Dream Meters, huh? And because that's the one that I never heard back.
We never heard back.
Question.
The Spider, the whole Spider and Rex Murphy fiasco.
Which would have been the difference between us winning or losing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got a little screwed there because of a mechanic. We needed a mechanic clarification. But I mean, it's Arkham, right? It's like it's just the way it is. It's like you don't start playing like Dark Souls and feel like you're gonna like win all the time. Like it's like not that's not what it is.
Right.
So I enjoy it. Volp says, "Sweet, I see the same guy did a Sleepy Hollow standalone." Yeah, Matt was actually was the one that brought that up to me. They did Sleepy Hollow standalone. I think he did a Don't Starve standalone as well, which is really kind of cool. So there's a lot of like really cool content that this guy's making that we'll probably check out in the future, because if this is an indication of the level that he's releasing something, you know, it's amazing to me. It really is. Cool. So yeah, I think that's it. Any final words, Matt, before we sign off for the night? We might, in the next couple of weeks, Matt may or may not get chosen for jury duty, which may affect our schedule. So just know that, everyone. We will let you know on Twitter and Discord and all that stuff. Otherwise, Matt and I will do some brainstorming on what we're going to do next, and I'm going to talk to Chris as well. We're always trying to convince him to join us for at least a short campaign or stuff. But you know, being a dad of 3 kids right now makes him not be able to do night streams. So yeah. we'll check in on him as well. But yeah, Matt, any final words?
I'm ready to win one. It's time. I'm done losing. The next campaign. It's time.
Yeah, it is time. It is time. and I guess if we want to win the next campaign, we should probably build our decks. Because this was another one that was like actually really super fun for me. I want to do more of this though. Draft. I think it's amazing. I would love to go to a point that we're playing draft mode on something and playing on hard. That would be like the pinnacle. To be drafting a deck and then get it to a point that you can play on hard. I think that would be super fun. But yeah,
we were close. I think
we have to figure out what we're gonna do next. If you're watching on YouTube or you're a member of our Discord, discord.gg/critcamp, we have an Arkham Horror channel. Let us know, you know, what campaigns are your favorite, or you know, that we haven't played already. You'd like us to play. I think we'll eventually go back to Innsmouth now that everything's released. But there's just so much content to see that I almost feel like we want to check some other things out before we double back. What do you think, Matt, right?
Yeah, it's hard to say. Like I said, there's a lot of really good stuff out there. I mean, there's Dunwich and Forgotten Age we haven't touched yet. There's a lot of other good fan-made stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But you sound good.
All right, cool. And with that, Matt, thanks, Matt, for a great time playing Arkham Horror. This was awesome. The schedule for this week, Chris and I will be streaming on Tuesday and Thursday. One of those days will be Keyforge, Dark Tidings. We're going to open some more decks, play some more Sealed. And the other will be Zombicide Black Ops, unless something happens in our lives and Chris can't get that set up. But that's what we are considering for that. And then we'll let you know what we're doing next Monday. All right. And with that, I'm going to say peace, good game, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Thanks, everybody. Bye.